Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. Well, today we have an unbagging and it's going to be a big one. So get yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever you like to drink, because it'll be a hot moment. It will be a hot moment. And get this out of this bag. Well, I guess I better cut it just a little bit more. Well, hang on. All right, let me get rid of the crinkly bag. All right, since this is so big, I'm going to do this in two parts. So if you'll just give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Had to separate them out. So this is going to be a review for the Biggest Craft store. It's called biggestcraft.com. Lovely store. And they only have cross stitch, no diamond painting. They have lots of specials, and it is a very budget-friendly store as far as I'm concerned. Well, let's take a look at the very first one. It's a 28 by 28. As you can see, it is a Joy Sunday, and it's called Summer. Now, they have these in, they're like seasonal, so I think there's one for each season, which is really nice. And I just thought they had a really pretty look to them, even if they are a small, painting. So let's take a look. Original Joy Sunday bag with all your instructions on the back. Nice heavy duty reusable bag for sure. If you needed something to put something in, if it came in one of the little crinkly bags, it'd be great. Because sometimes the crinkly bags just don't last very long. Isn't that pretty? Look at all those beautiful colors. Beautiful picture. Beautiful graph. Nice, big, easy to read. Look at that key. This one has 22 colors. There's almost a color for every centimeter. Almost. Look at those beautiful colors. There's not very many of them. This is a 14 count. Sorry if I didn't say that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at that purple. Comes with 2 needles. Just love those colors. And some nice greens. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And they're nice and long, so they're easy to pull out of there. Since it's 14 count, you only use 2 threads. Let's take a look at the beautiful canvas. I gotta give it a little crink back so it will lay flat. There we go. Well, that didn't help, did it? But that will go away, as you stitch. So, and I have pressed these, so I just take like a towel and lay it down on the thing. Take another light towel so you're not pressing right on it, and turn this over and press it, and it'll come right out. Back to the canvas. Sorry. It is serged all the way around. It has the number for the kit up here on top, and it says Summer. But look at all those beautiful colors. It does not look like it's too terribly confettied. I mean, it's 14 count. It's not that big. Lovely key. You can read everything all the way across. Beautiful. Let's see how big it is. It is 20, just a tad over 28 that direction. And it's 27 this way. And it said it was, oh dear, I always bury this. Never failed. 28 by 28, so it's just a little shy of that. And they do tell you in the description that You know, it might be a little bit off, but not too bad. This is about 8 1/4, which is 21 by 21. No, by 20, a little over 20. So it's not exactly perfectly, what do you call it? Symmetrical, if you will. And I did measure from this line to this line. But isn't that beautiful? Nice, easy to read, bright colors so you can see them. Nice symbols, so they're easy to read. But yeah, I just thought this was beautiful. And for something this small, I think the detail's going to be there because you've got 22 colors. So there'll be nice shading. Just beautiful shading. And it wouldn't take you forever to do. You know, this is one that if you've never cross-stitched, it'd be perfect to get. Just absolutely beautiful. I just love Joy Sundays. And Joy Sundays are guaranteed. They're just so beautiful. And at this store, they have accessories, lots and lots of accessories, including lap stands, scroll frames. So if you wanted to put this on a scroll frame, you could, you know, or a small scroll frame, you know, the kind that's an actual lap scroll frame. I think that would be perfect if you wanted to do that. They have over 8,000, and I'm sure they have more now. Over 8,000 cross stitches for you to pick. They have pre-stamped and, oops, sorry, pre-stamped and counted. And they also have latch hook. And they have some of their pillows. And a special Joy Sunday section. Isn't this beautiful? This is called Tranquil Path. It is 18 by 34. Look at all that back stitching though. Could be a hot moment for that, but that's okay. That's what makes it beautiful. You know, it just makes everything pop right out of it. Joy Sunday bag. Let's see what it looks like inside. Gotta have a drink of coffee. It's early. It's early. And I will put a link to each one of these that I'm opening today. Get it out of there very easily. I love those bags. Isn't that just stunning? The gazebo and, ugh, the little bench. I'd love to have a garden like that. Look at that path. To kill to have a path like that in your garden and a nice quiet place to be. There's even a bench over here by the other gazebo. I don't see a boat though. I'm not swimming. That ain't happening. But yeah, it's just a beautiful little picture. So it's 18 by 34. Lovely key. Shows you all the back stitching. This has full stitch, back stitch, full stitch, back stitch, and French knots. So I'm assuming those are somewhere in the flowers. But this is just so detailed. I just absolutely loved it. It's 71 by 48. So part of it's on one side and part of it's on another. And so it's going to be long and skinny. But yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at those beautiful colors. Comes with 2 needles as usual. Nice slim needles for 14 count. Threads are nice and long. Look at those colors. Aren't they just stunning? And nice and soft threads. Joy Sunday never disappoints. Just never does. Not that I've had. Well, I think I've had one, and that was the exception to the rule. Believe me, because I've had 50,000 cents, and none of them have been that bad. So, one out of the 50,000 I have, Look at those greens. I just love those flowers that are, you know, like in little pots everywhere. Aren't they beautiful? And the trellis. Oh, maybe that's a pergo. No, pergola? Is that the word? If you know, put that down in the comment section, because some days I'm not real good with words, but you know what I mean. Just beautiful. And it'll be 14 count, so you only use 2 strands. So you should have plenty of threads. And there are 29 colors in this. 29 colors. Let's take a look at this beautiful little canvas. Okay, I'm going to try to fold that back again. See how well that works this time. It's serged all the way around. You have your key all the way around, side, bottom, well, not all the way around. Side, bottom, side. So you have your back stitches, which are the long lines. And then you have your regular cross stitch. And then down here, the circles. It's usually a circle with a dot. Circle with a dot. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite small. But they go right there. You'd put those on last. And you'd refer to your chart, which is nice and big and easy to read. But isn't that gorgeous? It's going to be a little confettied a little bit. Just a bit. It's not real bad that I can tell. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see how big it is. I left it on top this time. So the whole canvas is, well, let's get it where it needs to be, Lord. 34 by 17. So it's a little bit smaller that way. The actual picture is, I'm going from to the black line. I don't think you stitch that part truly, but the actual picture is 12.5, which is 5 by a little over 26, really closer to 27. So 27 by 12.5. So that's 5 by, how about 10.5? Yeah, 10.5. Just beautiful. Just look at those colors and all those symbols. But the key is nice. Let me get it laying flat so I can see what I'm doing. I can pretty much read these symbols. I mean, I can see the symbol. It's just the numbers. They're so tiny. Now this side's a little harder to read because there's lines going through it. But you do have your key, and you have this here, but this does not match this. But you can at least tell, you know, where you're stitching. I like the symbols better on this pattern, on the pattern part, than right here. So I would look it up on that's why you have a chart. Especially when they're this small. But it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Hardly wait to start that one. Beautiful. Put this all together and set it up here. And I guess these are both the same. So let's take a look at this one. Look at this. This is a big one. I'm noticing lately, I don't know if it's just me, that Joy Sunday has bigger kits. I mean, usually the size kits that I would get were like 11 by 14. I just don't remember bigger kits for some reason. So let's take a look. Aren't those beautiful? It's called Vintage Rose. It's going to be 59, which is close to 60 by 44 centimeters. It's in a lovely bag. Let's get everything out of the bag, providing I can. Just absolutely beautiful. Oh goodness, get it out. Some of the bigger ones, they're kind of hard to get out. But lovely, reusable bag. Same instructions. Let's turn this around so you can actually see it. That looks like the roses in my grandmother's flower garden. They're just, love that. I love the muted background. It's going to be a full coverage. Look at this book. Just a beautiful book. It's got 1, 2, 3 pages, so, whoops, I'm sorry. It has more than 3 pages. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. It's broken down into 8 parts, so you can stitch a section at a time. But look at that mottled background. Oh my gosh. Are you ready? 51 colors. It has full stitch and back stitch. That's it. Just to die for. This is one of the most beautiful kits I've seen from Joy Sunday. Nice, easy to read graphs in here. You cannot go wrong with that. But look how big it is. I mean, yes, you can see it. It's at least 11 count if it's not bigger. Let's take a look at all these beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm going to turn that over so we can see what we're doing. It has almost two full cards of colors. Comes with 2 needles. And it is a 14 count. It is a 14 count. So you know this is big. I didn't realize that, but that's okay. I'm just going to separate these. There we go. And lay one. I'm going to put my arm there because it'll fall off. But let's look at these beautiful colors. 56 colors. Oh, maybe it's going to stay. Look at those purples. Oh my goodness. And I don't know what that is. Teal? Yeah, teal. Beautiful. And the mauves. And they have yellow and oranges. Just all different colors. And they look, what is the word? Muted? They're not. There's some bright colors, of course, but for the most part, the colors are muted or dark. Just absolutely stunning colors. Oh my gosh. Just stunning. Okay, I'm just going to put this one over here so it doesn't fall down. They're nice and long. Love that part. Whoops, let's not get its counterpart in there. Let's look at this card. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? Gorgeous. The greens and the, what is that? Like teal in 3 different shades. Just, It's to die for. It's to die for. Look at the light greens for highlights. There's some pinks and blues. Just hordes of colors in this. And there is bunches and bunches and bunches. Just absolutely love it. I'm going to try to get these together. Hang on. Because we don't want anything to happen here. Keep everything together. But just look at that. Look at all those colors. Aren't they just stupendous? Joy Sunday, you just do it for me. Just beautiful. I'm going to set that up there. So let's take a look at the canvas. It says Vintage Rose at the top. It has the corresponding numbers right here that are right here on your kit, so you know what you're working with. Love that. Let me kind of give it a little wrinkle back because we want it to lay kind of flat. Look at the size of that key. It's huge. Just huge. And this one seems bigger, if you will. I don't know. It does have a little bit of, what do you call it, confetti. But I think it's going to be shaded enough that it'll just be outstanding. Just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Nice, clear, easy to read symbols. I'll just bring it up and try to hold it still. But you can see that the key, really nice. And you can read all the numbers on this one because it is bigger. It is serged, of course, all the way around very nicely. And I love the bright, vivid colors of the symbols on Joy Sunday. You just cannot go wrong. Let's see how big it is. I'm trying to keep it flat. Oh, get up there, see? There we go. Use two hands, Laura. Okay, 59. Like I said, almost 60. By by 43, which is 17 by 20, 23-ish, the whole canvas. Okay, inside, the actual size of the design is 35. By, almost 51. 35 by 51. But this is just absolutely stunning. And I like that there's some big color areas, so you don't get that changing just after a while. You just can't do it. But, if you concentrate like in a section, so there's not a flat background. They have to make that modeled background. Let me show you the picture again. But there are some big areas, but see, there's patches of color in it, in the background. I just love those roses. I hardly wait to do those leaves. Oh my gosh. It's just like you could reach out and touch it. Just a beautiful, beautiful picture. And there's buds. There's some that's almost coming out. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And put that over someplace where it won't get crinkled. But yeah, that is just a beautiful canvas. It's just got the right amount and the right balance of confetti. You're going to have some in here, but it's going to define it. It's really going to make it. Now, if you wanted to, does this have any back stitching? So parts of it is, hang on, I got to get to, that's what I was looking for, sorry. Got to ring the bell. There's some back stitching, but it's not overly done. It's on the leaves and some of the flowers, but you can see it really close up. Just gorgeous. Yeah, that kit was to die for. Just beautiful. I will put the links to each and every one of these in the description box below, and information about Biggest Craft. Hang on, I gotta get it all together. Excuse the arm. All right, let's take a look at the last one here for today. This is called the Blessing Cock. Now, Rooster is my Chinese horoscope animal. Is that the word? Yeah. Not that it's my spirit animal. if I had to pick a spirit animal, I think it would be a tiger. Because, yeah, I'm in love with tigers too. But isn't that gorgeous? Let's take a look. Love this. I've seen, it's kind of hard to find a decent looking rooster, so let's hope this one will be one. I just liked his coloring. I'm trying, guys. It's a coming. This is a 14 count too. Just absolutely beautiful. It's 44 by 48. It has its numbers. Joy Sunday. Typical bag. Beautiful. I just love that red and that green together, and then the gold just sets it all off. And these look like peonies down here, because that's one of my favorite flowers. Peonies, pansies. Yeah. Let's take a look at the book. It has 21 colors. It has full stitch, half stitch, and back stitch. So I'm assuming that when it comes to rounding off things, that's where your half stitch, because there's only one. Only one. And it might be used as shading. I've seen the half stitch used as shading. Let's see, what is that? It's a G. So it's shading of this right here. Let's call it the tree that comes down. There's shading there, and probably down in here somewhere, like in the yellow. That's where they usually use that half stitch. Very rarely have I seen it up in the actual pattern. So that's nothing to worry about. Nice big key. Look at how big that rooster is. It's almost life-size. But just beautiful. It's 200 by 220. Just gorgeous. There's some back stitching on the flowers. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's take a look. If I could just get a hold of it. Look at all those beautiful colors. Hang on. I just went nuts over the red and the green. Just gorgeous. So 21 colors, 2 needles. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful colors. They look old-fashioned, don't they? Just, antique-y. That gold. 3852 is that number? Yep. Lots of threads here. And then you have some brighter colors for the rooster. Look at there's I can't even talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades of red in there. Some of them are closer on the orange scale. I mean, that's got more orangey looking to it. But yeah, just beautiful. A tad bit of 310. Not bad. And I'm looking. That's the only dark colors. I mean, as far as that goes, that we have to concern ourselves with. I don't know. I'm obsessed with, oh my gosh, it's got 310 in it. Panicsville. No. This isn't a panic time. It's in the, oh, I'm like, where's the picture? See, it's in his feathers. And a little bit down here at the bottom to give you a stop. In painting, you have to have a stop at someplace on your picture so that your eyes have a place they know where to quit. Does that make sense? Or where to end. It's just beautiful. It gives it depth. Just gorgeous. Oh, gosh. Okay, back to colors. But yeah, look at those colors. They are just absolutely stunning. Just stunning. It reminds me of something, but I can't hit on it right now. Maybe at some point I will. But yeah, just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, I know. Quit drooling over the thread. Let me see the rest, right? Okay, let's take a look. Got to put that there, put that there. Let's open it up. It is serged all the way around, as usual. I'm trying to make it lay flatter. Hang on. I don't know that those are bamboo trees, but it does have a Chinese symbol up here that I'm assuming is... No, I thought maybe it was going to be black. But nice big symbols. I'm trying. It got caught up in everything else I laid up there. Nice big symbol key. Full stitch, half stitch, back stitch. Nice big, and this is a partial, because you don't have to do the background. If you want to do the background, you just go for it. But I wouldn't. I just want it to stand out because all those bright, vivid colors will just be lovely. Just be lovely. So, and here's the key, or the I don't know if you can see that. They're little tiny checkerboards. So those little tiny checkerboards in that teal color, they're the half stitches. So you only do one cross. One cross. But it'll be gorgeous. I just love him. I just want to hug him, but I'm scared of birds. Oh no. No, we're not going to get in a pen, but I could look at him all day. How's that? I know. That's just me. You know me, but I think they're beautiful to look at. I can look all day. Okay, it's 45 across by coming 47, and it is 44 by 48 is what it says on the outside. It also, I forgot to tell you, has the 2 numbers that are on your front page and the name of the actual kit. Isn't he pretty? Let's see what the actual picture size is. Okay, it is about 14 1/4, which is a little over 36 centimeters by, hold on, gotta do it real easy, by, it's 39 1/2, which is 15 1/2. So it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Hard to wait. Just gorgeous. Nice, clear, easy to read. There doesn't seem to be a lot of confetti. You know, there's some big stitch areas, which is nice, and a nice little mix of colors. So I think it'll be beautiful. Now you really can't see this. Let me see if I can fold it just right. But there's 1, 2, 3 different colors right here in his breast. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeousness. Nice big key, and the symbols, even though it's 14 count, it's a nice, easy pattern. This would be another, you know, starter kit for somebody that was just starting, because it's not overwhelming, you know. It's just the right size. Just love him. Just love him. It's going to be a hard choice to figure out what to start first with this batch. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of part 1 for Biggest Craft, and I will be here tomorrow with part 2, possibly part 3 of this, and we'll see what else came in tomorrow. All right. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will see you tomorrow. God bless. Keep stitching.